In today's video, we're gonna talk about spacing options in our block theme. And here we have like a custom block theme we created a couple of videos before. I will leave a link to it down in the description below. But right now, let's just go ahead and select any block. I don't know, maybe just this grow block. And if you go to this block settings right here, you can see that here we have a plenty of spacing options under the dimensions section here, like padding, margin, block spacing, min height. And in this video, I'm gonna show you how to work with them. Actually, this is kind of a huge topic, but I will do my best to make it as simple as possible for you. And let's start just by hiding some specific options from this section. For example, you do not want users of your theme to use min height for blocks maybe, or block spacing, or maybe you do not want to allow them to use margins for some specific blocks only. And I'm gonna show you right now how to hide some of these settings. Okay, let's just start by hiding block spacing and min height options from the theme completely. In order to do so, let's go to theme.json file of our custom theme, and here in the settings we need to provide something like spacing, and here we can hide margins by setting it to false. The same for padding. Then block gap set to false as well. And then we're gonna hide a min height option, but it should be in dimensions. We're gonna set it to false as well. Okay, let's just check it out how it works right now. So if you just go ahead and refresh our theme here inside editor and select, for example, the same block, you can see that we do not have any dimensions settings anymore. And I guess we can leave margins and paddings for the whole theme and just remove block spacing and min height. But let's just remove margins and paddings options for some specific blocks. And I'm not sure what block we can use. Maybe we can use just this header block. Sorry, not header, but site title block. Okay, first of all, let me refresh this. So it's gonna be, these settings are gonna be applied. And right now, as you can see, for this block, we still have padding and margin, but we do not have min height and block gap settings anymore. But if you go and select this block site title, we still have dimension settings available here. And we're gonna remove these settings for this specific block only. How to do that? So we just need to scroll down a little bit, and in the previous videos we already made some block specific configurations here. So I'm just go ahead and add one more block here, and it's gonna be core site title block maybe. Anyway, let me just double check. If you wanna know what the actual block name is, you can use my tutorial here. So you're just gonna scroll down to this section, list of Gutenberg blocks, and here you can find the block you need and its block name or block slug. And right now we need this one. Let's just copy and paste it right here. And then we're gonna provide spacing options, margin set to false, and padding set to false, like this. On that, save, and let's go and refresh our site editor here. And right now, if we select this site title block and go to its settings, you can see that it doesn't have any dimension settings anymore. Alright, let's now go ahead and provide some default margin and padding values for our theme or for some specific blocks. For example, let me just show you. So if you select this parent block, you can see that we provided some margin top and margin bottom values in order to maintain this spacing between the start of the page and this spacing. We can provide these default values in our block theme. Theme.json I meant, in our theme.json file, guys. In order to do so, we scroll down a little bit to the styles section, and here we need to provide spacing. Then it's gonna be margin top. We're gonna set it to what value we actually used? 1 rem. Alright, let's do it. And then you're gonna provide margin bottom with the same value, just like this. Let's save and check it out in our theme. As you can see, almost nothing has changed. And if we just gonna go here and remove this option completely here, we still have some margin top and margin bottom values. And by the way, these values are applied to the body tag of our website. So not to any specific blocks, but just to the whole body tag. Alright, now let's check any other blocks. For example, I guess we made some configurations previously for this block. Yeah, I guess we provided margin top to 0, but by default it is have some margin top option right here. And also we made the same for the columns, I guess. Yes, we provided some custom values right here. And right now, let's just provide these custom values in the theme.json file. So in order to do so, we need to provide some block specific styles here in styles. The whole process is kind of similar. We're just gonna create a block section here, then we're gonna provide some block name, then spacing, absolutely the same, guys. And yes, and then it's gonna be margin top to 0. Alright, and now we need to provide just the block name. And the first block we're gonna use is site tagline. Let's find this block here. Here it is. And I'm gonna copy and paste it right here. And we're gonna do the same for the columns block. Let's find it right here. There we go. Copy and paste it here. And right now we have default margin top value for these two blocks. On that save, and let's check it out in the theme. Okay, let's go ahead and select site tagline block, and let's remove its custom margin top value. Alright, we still have it. Okay, blocks, site tagline, margin, top. Maybe we need to do it like this. Yes, and now it's working. Okay, and let's fix it for the columns block. Here, refresh this page. Okay, let's now select this block and remove its custom margin top value. Yes, and nothing has changed. Now it's working. By default, our columns in the theme has margin top value set to 0. what are we gonna do next? Probably you're wondering how to provide your own custom values in this spacing scale. And actually we can do it very simple. We need to go to the settings in the theme JSON, and here in the spacing options we just need to provide the spacing sizes, and it's gonna be an array, by the way, and it's gonna be an array of possible values. For example, let's say that every value, by the way, should have its slug, should have its name, and of course size. Okay, let's keep it simple and add 3 values here, and it's gonna be like, I don't know, super small, and it's gonna be 10 pixels. Then like medium, and for example it's gonna be 20 pixels. And the last but not least, huge space. Oops, it's slug. And its size gonna be 50 pixels, like this. So that's our custom spacing scale. On that save, do not forget to provide all the necessary commas or use any JSON validator tool. Alright, let's check it out. Okay, let's go ahead. And as you can see, now we have only our 3 custom options, like 10 pixels, super small, 20 pixels, medium, and huge space, which is 50 pixels, just like that. And yes, also actually you can hide or to prevent users to use their custom size here. And we can do it very simple, just by providing custom spacing size set to false. Alright, let's select, for example, the same block, why not? And as you can see now, we do not have a custom size option here, so users cannot provide their custom spacing anymore. The same way you can actually hide this spacing scale by providing an empty array here, why not? Alright, and the last but not least, let me show you how you can allow to use different units. Okay, in order to show you that, I need to return custom size option here. And yes, let's refresh it. Okay, we can select any block, by the way. And here by default we have pixels, EM and REM. And we can decide what units users can use when they provide their custom spacing sizes, right? And in order to do so, we just need to go, guess where? Theme.json file, of course. And here in spacing, we can provide units option. And it's gonna be an array of available units. For example, let's allow pixels and REM. On that save, and let's see what we have right now. Yes, as you can see now, we do not have EM option in the units available anymore, like this. So guys, I guess that's it for today. I hope everything was clear. I tried to make it as simple as possible. And yes, see you in the next one.